Um, So, hello. I decided kind of on a whim that I would go live. So, I'm in the middle of working on some kind of project things. I just laid Wyatt down to go to bed. My partner is actually gone DMing or being I guess being a DM, is that how you would say that? For a like Dungeons and Dragons thing campaign that he has going on. Um, and I'm started recording some of this stuff like earlier today. And I figured I might as well like live stream because it just makes it easier. So I'm just gonna start, and I do have some music that I'm trying to play in the background. We'll see how this goes. I may not be the most responsive because I just am trying to focus on work, but um, it doesn't sound like it's like playing the music. Don't know what this music is. I'm just gonna let stuff play. I'm gonna tilt the camera down. I'm in my pajamas. I'm gonna tilt the camera down because I'm doing this on my webcam. I know I need to get stuff to maybe do it a little better. But I'm going to tilt this down and keep working, and hopefully you guys can see some of this. If not, I apologize. I really, really just wanted to try this out because I'm already working on stuff. So let's see. First, I think I'm going to doodle a little bit more in here because this is what I was working on just a couple of minutes ago. And this is actually for my partner's channel and stuff that he's starting. I'm not sure how much of this like he's talked about or shared about too much. So I'm not gonna give too much information away yet, but whenever he gets it all up and running, there's been a lot like been happening behind the scenes with it. But yeah. I'm not exactly sure when he will 100% like get it up and running. I'm just doing some sketches on this specifically for his channel and kind of his brand. I'm gonna kind of jump around. I have a few projects going on. I'm also trying to edit the recent like birth related thing that I had filmed, and I've been booked in for a couple more prenatals and have that going on. And so that I'm going to be trying to finish it's this weekend, hopefully, since it's Friday at 8 o'clock at night, since I am in Washington State. Um, yeah, I got that to work on. I'm making a grilled cheese sandwich right here. And I apologize if like I need to get up or walk away. Basically, I'm trying to get this stuff done, waiting on my partner to get back, and uh, just hanging out, I guess. But I know I had said that I kind of wanted to focus a little bit more on live streaming. I'm not exactly sure what it is 100% that I want to do. So I'm still kind of. Oh, and I'm getting a phone call. I'm going to probably have to call her back. um, but I'm not honestly the biggest fan of this music that's playing, but I literally have all these devices charging. I was going to live stream the other day. Let's see what this one is. Um I was going to live stream the other night of me going through all of my art stuff, and I haven't done that yet, so that may be coming. What? You're gonna have to look for it, bud. You were going to have to look for it. I don't know where you put it. No, I'm busy. But I'm going to be jumping kind of back and forth between a few different designs. And honestly, this is just kind of me just sketching stuff out and throwing some colors in here. But this may not end up being kind of the end result of this at all. In the video that I had posted just before this, where I can't remember what I called it. I don't know. It was the super simple stuff where I did a little bit of art stuff in it. In that one, I think I talked about, or I think in there it showed me kind of like sitting down, kind of having a little bit of a business meeting with him about stuff and kind of going over this. And this is where we came up kind of with the idea that I'm trying to start executing right now. Honestly, I could just do a quick sketch and he'd probably be happy with that, but I am a color person and much more of like a visual, like I feel better when I get to see this stuff. And so I just kind of envision it makes it a little easier on anyone else and everyone else if they get to kind of see it too. So that's kind of, I guess, where my idea is about everything. I'm on the right layer, right? Yes. So I'm just gonna doodle away and try to get some of this worked out a little better to give him a better idea whenever he gets back. I don't know how long he'll be doing his campaign and hanging out tonight. And then whenever he gets back, I'll have something to do. I think in that video too, you saw me sort of making a sandwich. Eventually it will all make sense whenever he is fully ready to share all of that. And then I think right now I actually have like, I don't know, a good probably like 10 different sketches I'm working on. I'm focusing on trying to get like my graphic design website up and running. It's, I think, I don't know. I'd say I'm 20% of the way done with that, and I have a couple of days to kind of really narrow that down. So that's going to be kind of a focus for me here too. Kind of the next thing I'm really focused on. But for right here, you see two little sandwiches. And I think I'm gonna come in, whoops. Oh, what I was gonna say is I'm just using an iPad Pro and this app is called Procreate. I usually do like Adobe Draw or Procreate, and this is just me doodling around Procreate. I'm a big monoline fan, so I usually honestly try to kind of stick with that. I feel most comfortable with that kind of a design related style. So I pretty much try to stick with kind of that for the most part. Don't really like that. It's definitely much more of my go-to. I really don't know what this song is. was trying to find something obviously royalty free, trending on Spotify. Let's see. Oh. But I think what I was gonna say earlier is I am thinking I'm gonna kind of get into more live streaming. I guess it would help, if I planned it out a little better for anyone that maybe would want to watch. But otherwise, I kind of see this as like a different way of me to get just a touch of extra kind of content up. And I like that because like I said, I think earlier in this, I started to film a little bit of what I'm doing now, and then I was just like, I kept having to move the camera and kept having to stop. And not that I have to avoid those things necessarily when I'm live streaming, but I've just been really into watching others stream. Um, so that's been fun for me. Whoa, what just happened there? Um, I've just really been enjoying that, so I'm kind of all about that right now. Do, 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 do. Guess I can get rid of that layer. What is going on here? So there's two little dudes. And then I think one of the other big things that I'm working on, I just did this the other day. Um, you're looking at it upside down, obviously. But yeah, I made myself into a cartoon, I guess, animated person. Oh, and the other big thing that I've been working on, you guys will probably recognize more so, obviously, the original of everything. I just took a screen cap of something I created a while ago because the original, I guess I could do this so you guys could see it. This is, what would you call it? My banner on YouTube. Um, and I don't even know. I think it was on my old Mac desktop, not that old. It's still in use. I don't use it, but someone else does. And this whole thing here um, was created, I believe, a long time ago in part in Photoshop and part in Illustrator. Um, and then it became my banner on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure I did that back in 2015 was when I put this up. Um, but I just kind of wanted to come in here and change a little bit of stuff, and you would just see just a bunch of doodle stuff, and I'm just kind of having fun and going crazy. And so I'm trying to work on this a bit, and I think I was just doodling around with the name part of that a bit, but mm, I can't remember exactly what it was I was wanting to work on in here. Think I want to do I think I should do. Let's do this layer. What is going on with my hands not wanting to work on here? Actually, basically at this point, I'm kind of just waiting on my partner to get home, and then we will probably go game some more. We've been really playing GTA 3 or 4, I don't even know. And then every once in a while we'll do a bit of Minecraft still. But I honestly don't know what the plans are for the rest of the night. It's Friday night. And I don't know. But I don't know if I have to change this to a new song every time. What did I do? My leg is going numb leaning on it. Was that the song I just listened to? Oh, this is one that you hear on YouTube all the time. Oops. I'm trying to think of where I heard this song the first time was. Really? Let's do it back on here. Why is my fingers are like having a really hard time just making that work for some reason? Oh, my leg is going numb. Ow. I just don't want to unplug this. This cord is so short. Hmm. Actually, it's probably this. Mm. Let's see. Whoops. Go third. Uh-uh. And then eventually, when I finish this and try to take away, as much as I can from everything else, eventually, I'll clean it up, put it on, do stuff in like Photoshop. Maybe I should really vector it all out in Illustrator, uh, but I may not. I'm debating. So that's what's kind of going on with this. Didn't plan that out so well, did I? Whoops, whoops, whoops. Nope. What is going on here? Type error. Is this something? if anyone has an iPad Pro, I can't remember if Adobe Draw and I can't remember if they're free or they're paid, to be honest, which is not good. I should know that. Part of me feels like they are to pay for them. I think I did pay for Adobe Draw, but I think Procreate is free, if I remember correctly. I think. Mm, mm. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with some of these other flowers, and of course I'll add more detail. These are just the background colors. I can't tell what he's saying. Hold on, guys. I don't know, bud. Right. Concerned about some cartoon that he wanted to watch that he hasn't been able to watch. I don't quite know what else to 100% do with that. I'm still thinking on that. I did some stuff here for the website. I'm doing a as I just draw over it. Sheesh. I am making an invitation for I don't even know if you guys can see that as I flip it around 6 times. I'm doing an invitation for a friend's uh, baby shower that has a specific theme, working on that. This is all stuff that I did for my business, my doula business. Um, but yeah, I'm just kind of trying to get some of this stuff done. I've hit 30 minutes now of stuff. I'm kind of hoping, let me scoot this to the side real quick. So I'm kind of hoping that, like, eventually, maybe if I get to a schedule where I'm like specifically streaming on certain days or doing certain things, that maybe people will be a little more like interactive with me on it. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that ends up happening. Otherwise, here's my camera that I have been using lately. Hey, look, Streamception. um, but that's, my camera that I've been using for a while, and I do have a bigger one. And so I looked a bit into how to stream with a better quality because obviously I'm just on my MacBook Air and just I think it's hosted through Google Hangouts. Um, but yeah, I mean, I enjoy watching people live stream. Wish that I had more of like a community base to do it with, but maybe that will come with time. I'm kind of thinking also in the long run that I'm going to be moving away from more like personal related videos and content. I'm not quite sure 100% what kind of reaction that will have with anyone. Kind of curious to know if anyone has any kind of input on that. But uh, my focus in life is just, I do have a video that's coming out that might explain a little bit more about this, but three big things going on. And, um, I'm extremely motivated to do those, and I have so much support to do those. And I just let my passion for all this stuff go for so long, having been in such a crappy previous relationship. Um, but now that I'm like safe and happy and secure and have been for a good almost, I don't know, how many months has it been now? I don't even know. Almost a year, but no, it has been a year. It's been more than a year. I don't know. Time is flying by, but um, it's been important to me, and I'm collabing with local people on completely different things that have nothing to do with YouTube. And I guess basically what I'm trying to say is I want to continue to do stuff on here, and I feel like live streaming makes it easier for me because not only hopefully eventually will I get some kind of like interaction and feedback from people directly when I'm in the middle of doing stuff, but I'm hoping, you know, I don't know. I'm stumbling on my words. I'm, just really hoping moving forward that this is something that people, you know, are potentially interested in a way to communicate with me. I would be open to doing like a Q&A. I would be open to just hopefully getting it set up a little better to where I can stream with better content, or not better content, better quality, and just do some art stuff. My partner and I have been like debating on doing like a live stream of us doing some other kind of like art related challenge and not, and just type of videos that we've been inspired by other kind of creative people on YouTube. So that's something that I'm definitely wanting to pursue, but we just have to get our schedules to sync up correctly. Um, and I think I feel like I need to know more that this is kind of something people want to see, um, in order for me to kind of really be pushing to do them. But I think I'm gonna end this here. It's just another quick one. I've kind of been like tossing back and forth, like live streaming me gaming. And I know everyone does that, and I'm not trying to get into that, but that's just something I really like doing. And um, this is kind of the first attempt at live streaming me doing just a little bit of working on some current artwork that I'm doing, because I don't ever really show you guys that. And then the other thing, I think is stuff to do with my partner and I doing kind of creative stuff together, live streaming, and I don't know. There's a few ideas I have, but I'm gonna end this here. See you guys in my next video. Bye.